Today I'm going to be talking about the bioluminescence in deep sea fish. So, by show of hands, how many of you guys have heard of bioluminescence before? Okay, so a couple of you guys. Okay, so bioluminescence, I'm going to go over what bioluminescence is, what it's used for, and I'm going to use the anglerfish as an example. So, bioluminescence is basically the emission and the production of light from living organisms. So, I actually learned about it in high school, and then I came over to LBCC and I took a class about marine biology, and then I learned about it again and refreshed my mind about it, and I just remembered about how I liked it, and I just found it interesting how they used it to their advantage in the deep sea where there is no light. So my first slide is, what is bioluminescence? So bioluminescence, according to Matthew Davis, 2016 plus one, he talks about how it's used as, it's produced by animals in the deep sea in emission and production. So it's how they use it and then how it's produced. So it's used in land and in the ocean, but it's used more in the ocean than on land. And one example of bioluminescence on land is the firefly. So how is bioluminescence made? There's many different ways of how it's made, but one basic way of how it's made is luciferin is a substrate that is found in fish, and it is used so that luciferin and luciferase, let's say luciferase is a bowl, and when you have a bowl, let's say you have something in it, you have to contain it in there, and the thing that we're trying to contain is oxygen. So luciferin is used as a lid, and it contains the oxygen in the luciferase. So when that happens, photons are produced. So when photons are produced, it emits light. So that's how they produce the light, and that's according to Mark Schroep, 2016, from Nature. So what is it used for? It's used in two ways. So the first way is mating, and according to Michael Latz, 2016, from the University of San Diego, it's used so there's males and females, so it's dark out there, so you can't see each other. So they use light so they can communicate to each other and show each other that one is a male and one's a female, and the male attract the females to them. So it's from a different amounts of flashes and patterns that they attract the females to them. And it also helps them in feeding. So the other thing that they use is, for an example, and I'm going to talk about later, is the anglerfish. The anglerfish uses it so that he can lure them in, and then once they get close enough, he just bites them, and then he just eats. So like, they use it so that they can just get the food in, because it's scarce down there, they can't see anything. So just they have to get a hold of anything that they get close to. So that's according to Michael Vicione, 2016, from the National Oceanic Atmospheric Administration. So the first, the fish I'm going to talk about, use it as an example, was the anglerfish. And as you guys can see, it has an antenna right there. So it was this way, not horizontal, not in front of you. This would be hanging out, it's an extra appendage. And this is filled with bioluminescence, which is where there's bacteria, and the bacteria make bioluminescence in there. So they use bioluminescence to bait prey. So they're the ones that use the little antenna, and they get them close, and then they bite them. So that's according to Jocelyn Rice, 2010, and she was from Discover. So they also use bioluminescence to mate. So that thing, when fish see it around, it also has things on the sides. So they use this and the things on the side that is also used as bioluminescence to find out that that's a female. So the females are usually bigger than the males, and that's how they figure out that that's the female, if it has that and the little things on the sides. So they use the bioluminescence to mate. So that was according to Monkey Shines, 1999. And overall, bioluminescence and its production, I went over the bioluminescence and its production, and then how it's used and how the anglerfish uses it to its advantage in the ocean. And yeah, that's it.
All right, thank you.